Hopefully you guys can see me decently. Welcome to the very first Jazz and Journal with me. I think I'm gonna make this like a weekly series on the YouTube. That way I'm forced to discover new jazz music or at least showcase it to you guys. And then additionally, continuously journal, and bring good energy and write down different things that are on my mind, things I want to manifest, create for my life, things of that nature. So I just decided actually to make some tea. So we're gonna look at some options real quick. You guys will watch some of the video, or this. So I'm gonna put this before the video, although you guys won't see the tea at the beginning. But I'm actually going to go ahead and make some tea. So let's do that very aesthetically. Alright, so before we get too deep, I want to just check and see if you guys want some tea. I was about to make some for myself, but I figured I'd offer you guys some too. Today we're just gonna go with this one, storefront on my Amazon if you guys need it. This is Immune Zoom Lemon Ginger. I have this pot thing that boils water really fast, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that going. Like a jazz and chill video, or actually I posted it over on TikTok and Instagram, so you guys need to go check it out. But thank you for rocking with me. All the socials at Garry, G-A-R-R-Y, Wash for it, Garry Wash for it. See you guys in the next clip. Deuces. At this point in the video, I was thinking to myself, I should go ahead and just do like a little think piece, little talks. During this video, I was watching, reflecting, and thinking about where I'm at currently in life. You just moved into a new place, got some new different things going on in life, meeting a lot of great people, making a lot more connections, and getting closer to where I ultimately want to be. So we got the journal out here. This is actually a journal. I'm gonna give you guys a close up here in a second. This is the journal I got for Christmas from my mom. It's at least a journal cover from Coach, and I put my own journal in here. This journal you can actually pick up on Amazon. We'll have a link for you guys. It's one of my favorite ones. I've bought multiple of these inside the journal that's inside of here. I bought multiple of these journals. I like the way the paper feels, and it feels really good when I write. And something that came to mind as I was sitting here, as I was thinking about how important it is to value your journey and just be grateful for all the progress that you make, because you never know what someone else had to go through, sacrifice, or give up. But without further ado, there's gonna be jazz on in the background. I'm gonna be writing. Sometimes I might cut in to say something with you guys. Sometimes I might not. But ultimately, my goal is for you to just vibe with me and your own thing for real. But hopefully you guys like this format. Even if you don't, somebody will. So I'll just keep posting them. And more than anything, this is for me to just be continuously on my shit. So hope you guys enjoy it. First episode of Jazz and Journal with G. Let's do it. Grab a pen and get ready in order to get what they got. And it might not be a price that you want to pay, but you also have to understand and realize too that every day above earth is an opportunity to be more and become more of what you wish to truly be and what you want, your impact and your legacy, I guess, to be in this world. So as you guys know, obviously, that's part of the reason why most of you guys are here. I began this daily vlogging, try to get to 100K subs, but in reality, I'll probably just keep going until I reach 1 million. But I began this journey with the anticipation that not only will I reach this goal, but also I would learn a lot about myself through this process. And today is only day 8, I believe, and already through this process, I'm learning the power of consistency. Shout out to a lot of you guys that are new here, that are supporting me on this journey. A lot of people that may have already been subscribed to me for a while, but been wanting to see more of me and watch this unfold. I wanted to say thank you to you guys as well, because you've stuck around so long during this journey. And I know I haven't been the most consistent over the years, and that's something that I really wanted to change, and we'll continue to work on, of course, but that's something I really wanted to change when this year started. I set a goal to just become better. I set some mantras, and some of my mantras this year are the same one I had from 2022 into 2023, and all of that year was one good year can change your life forever. The second one I added to this year's docket for 2024 is remember who the fuck you are. And the reason I really am resonating with that one, particularly this year, is because I feel like throughout this process, especially chasing social media success, and then obviously the different ventures and avenues I have external to this, I found myself constantly in a state of not being truly there, not recognizing the greatness that was in me all the time. And it can be hard sometimes, because you can get on social media and see somebody that started at the same time as you have a video go insanely viral, get tens of millions of views, and you sit there and think to yourself like, damn, when is that gonna happen for me?
And it's been especially something that was part of the reason I stopped doing social media last year in 2023, was because I found myself in a deep loop of comparison and constantly not truly focusing on me and myself and who Garry was. And so I took time away. In hindsight, I wish I hadn't really done that as long as I did, because I was gone for about 6 months. Although it was very, refreshing for me to be able to grow in that aspect, because everybody has to have a time where they get away. But I value now time, and I realized during that time, had I just decided to show up, had I just decided to push myself, had I just decided to give what I could, no matter how small it was, I would have found Garry sooner. I would have settled more into that aspect of myself and really would have not allowed things external to me to drive my actions. And so now, as I entered this year 2024, and I have this new sense of maturity, clarity, and vision, I'm removing bad energy out of my life. I'm attracting the right people. We're keeping each other accountable. It's pushing me to be better. I'm pushing them to be better. Just this whole journey and this process has really taught me how to be yourself, how to truly be yourself. And I'm hoping through this journey, as we reach 100,000 subs and we continue on to 1 million, we become more cognizant of who we are. And when I say we are, I'm not just talking about us, what we're building here, you watching this video, and myself obviously, but we as an individual, we as in who you are, as an individual starts to understand and recognize through this process, like, hey, this is who I am. I can definitely step up and have a great amount of energy whenever the time is right. But I'm also generally, honestly, just a very calm, cool, relaxed person. I spend a lot of my time just grinding and focusing on my goals and my visions. I've literally been like that my entire life. And for some people, it's hard to understand why it's like that. And sometimes, it comes at a cost regardless. But one of the biggest costs I've had to give up throughout this time is time with my family and my loved ones. And that's been especially painful recently, just because of the fact that I know that at any moment it can end. And for those of you that are new, I lost my dad out the blue in 2024. I was literally at Walmart and got a phone call, and he had collapsed in the bathroom, was sent to the hospital, and he passed shortly after. And I feel like something that happened that I didn't realize was kind of, I don't know the psychological term, I need to look it up, but there's a thing that happens when you have a traumatic event and you, what's the word I'm looking for, capsule yourself in there. And I feel like up until this year, I had capsuled myself in that space where I was 20 years old. Weeks before my 21st birthday, things are going great for me on social media. It's the first time I'm popping off, and everything I've been kind of wanting is starting to happen. And then I get hit with this curveball. And I feel like it took me a really long time to understand that that's what was happening, because I didn't really cry after the situation happened. And my father and I were extremely, extremely close. And we even share the same name, right? So I'm the 4th generation of my name. And it was just something that I understand now was just meant for me to go through in order to understand who I was. And I finally feel like I've discovered who that person is this past few weeks. Shout out to Hoop, shout out to Cam even. Shout out to all the people around me. Shout out to Jason, Keenan, who else is there? You guys know who you are, especially my sisters and my mom and my brother, all of y'all in my family. I really appreciate you guys for just constantly supporting. And I think through this process, through this journey, when we show up every day, we're gonna really show up and show out. And all you gotta do is build that momentum and that consistency. And soon enough, I'll be having my 10 million view videos, and it's gonna happen on motherfucking YouTube. And that's a game changer. That's something way different than like an Instagram or TikTok video. But I hope for those platforms to go crazy as well, because this is something I truly care about and I do enjoy. But the joy has been taken out of it throughout these years, because like I said, I found myself in that constant state of comparison. And I just didn't know who I was, and I was chasing the wrong things. And now I feel like as I'm settling into who that person really is, I know what time it is, and I'm about to take the fuck off. So thank you guys for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, all that kind of stuff. I just hope I can continue to make you guys proud, because I know there's some of you guys out there that's just supporting me blindly, don't even know anything really about me, but you have faith and you want to see this come to life. So I thank you guys as well, and let's continue going day in and day out. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.